Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am in Descend Bike Park. Sneakily, if Paul and Sue found out I was here, I'd be in big trouble. But anyway, today I kind of want to talk about one thing. So for those that know me, or those that ride with me, or anyone who's watched the channel before, normally I would be riding a Transition Spire, but circumstances have changed and I'm now riding this, the 2023 Transition TR11. YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, today we are diving into the heart-pounding world of downhill mountain biking machinery, something that's not just a bicycle, it's a symphony of speed, precision and sheer audacity. What makes the TR11 the downhill dominator? It's not just about the cutting edge tech, although there's plenty of that. It's about sheer passion that went into crafting this mechanical marvel. It's a bike that practically begs you to push the limits. As you hurtle down the mountainside, the TR11 transforms the descent into an experience. It's not just about getting from point A to B, it's about embracing the thrill of conquering challenges courses with unmatched confidence. But here's the thing, don't be fooled by its elegance. The TR11 is a speed demon, a two-wheeled rocket hurtling through the mountainside. It's not just for those seeking a casual ride. It's for the adrenaline junkies who crave the wind in their face and the unadulterated joy of conquering nature's obstacles. Straight off the bat, this bike blew my mind. The only model that's available currently is the GX model. As far as I'm aware, that's the only specification that they sell as the complete bike. It is possibly the best bike I have ever ridden. The upgrades straight out the box that you need to do are minimal. I'm in a GX model. It comes with a really high spec as it is, and for the current retail price, you can't not want this bike. It is absolutely mind-blowing the price you'll pay for this. The frame is alloy and straight out the box it comes with Fox 40s. Now the only thing I didn't like about that, obviously to keep the price low, they've got the basic grip dampener in, so there's no low speed compression and no high speed compression, which is one thing that sort of irritates me because I'd like to have that level, but it's an easy exchange. I mean, you just take the dampener out and put a new one in. I previously had the RockShox Zebs, and it used to annoy me that the mudguard that RockShox do is tiny. The actual bolt-on one is incredibly small compared to what you get with the Fox 40s. The mudguard covers quite a lot. I find myself not getting as much mud on the GoPro, or not getting as much interference on the GoPro. The brakes that it came with were the TRP DH Evos. Now I'm a Hope kind of guy. The Hope Tech 4s are pretty much bog standard for me on any bike I ride. Just the feeling of them and the actual, it's difficult to describe. If you've never tried some, go out and get some, okay? That's something you need to do right now. Yeah, stop what you're doing, pause the video and go get these brakes ordered. So the only things I've changed on this bike since it's come out of the box is the Renthal bars, the Fox 40 mudguard, the Hope Tech 4s, and I've put Berg Tech pedals on it. Now, these Berg Tech pedals are quite good. The screws actually go from the inside, or say from the outside, so you screw it into the pedal as opposed to out of the pedal, if that makes any sense. So what I found was quite a lot of times I'll pedal clash with the floor and I'll end up losing the odd grip here and there. But with these, I've not had that issue because there's nowhere for the screw to go. Like, it can't pop out. It just hits a flat bottom when you screw it in. And I mean, I think that's brilliant. The guys over at Spiral Cycles, shout out Tom, and also shout out Gary, because these guys put up with me all the time, and the stuff that those guys do for me over at Spiral is phenomenal. It's incredible, the bike shop and how they handle the customers. They're so forgiving and they're just so patient. It's brilliant. I mean, I think Gary had this bike in the shop for me for about 6 months. So yeah, it was quite annoying because I was umming and ahhing over whether I wanted it or not, and he stayed so patient. Like, I can't knock the guy. He's absolutely fantastic. I don't know quite how to describe this, but the bike feels so planted. When it comes to suspension, I like to faff, so I'm always changing settings, but with the Fox X float on the rear and the Fox 40s, it's very minimal, the adjustments that you can actually make. And it made it really simple to set up. With me being nearly, 105 kilos now, say 100 kilos, 105 kilos with all my gear on. I mean, my weight goes up and down all the time. So I sort of wanted to stay away from having a spring, because the increments and springs can be so subtle that a slight change in weight can make your bike feel completely different, whereas I can just jump on this after being away for so long, and I can set the sag and pretty much leave the rebound and the high-speed rebound the same. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I'm sort of staying away from a coil at the moment. But overall, the bike's unbelievable. The stuff that it comes with, and the fact that you get this straight out the box with everything it needs, it changed my riding style completely. I feel like put it this way, the Spire that I was riding was an XL. This is also an XL. Now this is 40 millimeters shorter than the Spire. So straight out the bag, it just felt completely different. It was like I'd had this bike for so long, like, and the transition from going from the Spire to this was just so simple. I felt like I got on this and I've been riding it for a long time. It just seems to be that the way that the geometry is set and the head angle. I think the head angle is 62 degrees, and the lowest you could get the Spire with a 29-inch wheel was 62.5. So this comes as a mullet, and this is exactly what I wanted when I bought the bike. It's honestly, I can't describe the feeling of it. It's sensational. But yeah, the TR11 retails for around £4,500 to £5,000, depending on whether you can get a good deal or not. To anyone who's interested in buying a TR11, I would definitely say go for it. I don't think it's going to actually let you down at any sort of circumstance. And there's been things that there's been times when I've jumped on this bike and I've gone down certain tracks. Normally I'd have to be a bit sort of hesitant towards how fast I was going. With this, you just let the brakes off. It just, no matter what's in front of it, it just handles everything. Everything. Even in the box, it was ready to go tubeless straight away. I had in the box there was the sealant, there was the wheels were already banded. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I think maybe we should do a bit of slow-mo now. Should we do a bit of slow-mo? Let's go. Yeah, so that was my video on the TR11, and I kind of enjoyed doing that. Just using the new tech, and also just getting a chance to actually take some time out while the kids are in school and do something I enjoy doing. So yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And yeah, see you next time. Peace.